Welcome to the deadline stream for Game Week 21. It's going to be a hell of a stream, in my opinion, because we have a lot of things to discuss. A lot of things will happen during that stream. We'll still discuss the transfers that I'm going to make, the state of my team, the state of yours. If you have any questions and everything, I hope you'll be all right. I believe that we haven't seen you in a while. I last streamed, when was it? It was around game week 17 or game week 16 deadline, something like that. So a lot of time has passed, but yeah, I'm still here. I've started creating videos on a regular basis. So yeah, I hope you're all having a pretty good time. We'll be discussing everything. We will start with the thing that if anyone is interested in seeing daily content in fantasy and want to see more content coming from me, you can always subscribe to the channel, leave likes to the stream, write in the chat. I will be active up until the deadline, which is in 2 hours for me. So yeah, we have a lot of things to discuss. We have to make transfers, we have to adjust our teams, we have to choose a captain. It's a lot for sure. I hope you're having a good time. We'll discuss the injuries and we'll maybe populate some data if we have the ability to do so, because we missed some in the FA Cup games. Some of the teams I haven't looked. Tomorrow morning there will be a video for sure as well. So yeah, let's dive in right into my team for now. So I have only, by the looks of it, 7 players that are playing from my starting lineup. It's Leno, Porro, Estupinian, Saka, Palmer, Watkins, and Alvarez. So yeah, 7 players. The others, Arnold and Bowen, are injured. Son and Salah are on international duty, so I will be replacing them. And Dawson, there is a new injury, gashed leg, 75% chance of playing, but he plays in 10 days, so I believe that injury will be taken care of. But yeah, let's go and see now what the manager said about the injuries, and we can take care of everything from there on. So we are starting with Manchester City. Let's go. So Haaland and Stones remain out. That's interesting. I did not know that. But yeah, that's good. So Grealish and Akanji are out. So Foden most likely will play. So he will return for training today. So yeah, maybe he won't start. We have to see. HB is ready to start though, so that's an interesting thing. Yes, he's in a position to start. So maybe not a full 90-minute game, but a good chance of him playing. I don't see him starting the game, but I see him for sure having an impact. So we'll have to monitor that. Next up is Chelsea. Mueka, Chilwell, and Badiashile have returned to training. So they're supposed to be involved, Chilwell and Badiashile. That's good. Chukwuemeka will be assessed to see. In another post, Chalobah has rejoined training. So Nkunku is out for sure for a long duration of time. Lavia, Uguchuku, James, Cucurella, Sanchez, Fofana still out. Jackson is away on international duty, so yeah, they're out. Sanchez will attempt to do some running in the days. So Sanchez may soon be coming back to the lineup. Spurs, Ben Davis, oh my god. So Ben Davis is out, so the new Dragusin guy most probably will start. Lo Celso out. Oof, so bad. A month or so, that's awful. So he's out. So the center back pair will be Emerson and Dragusin. Lo Celso similar, so he's out. So that means Richarlison is going to be nailed. So we have to take a look at the option of bringing in Richarlison. I am highly considering it. So I don't know who's on penalties now without Son. I don't know who is going to play where from Werner and Richarlison. Maybe I will pull off from Richarlison for that week and just see if Bowen is out, where he plays with Werner, how he plays. So maybe I will bring him for next week. We have to see. So Madison, Solomon, Perisic, Velis, and Whiteman remain out. Okay. Romero is out. Yeah, okay. So we will have time to assess that. Saka, Gross, Kudus. Oh, a lot of players have risen in price, especially Gross. That's an interesting thing to monitor. Aston Villa. So Torres, Tillemans, Olsen in training. Gine is out though. Traore is on international duty. Minks and Buendia remains long-term injuries, absentees. Okay. Okay, Joelinton is now out, so a lot of issues for Newcastle. So for sure, I will be investing in a City attacker. They're in shambles right now. 6 weeks, okay. Wilson, Tonali, Mankiw, Barnes, Willock, Murphy, Pope, Anderson, Target, still out. So Wilson, Barnes, and Murphy may be back in contention for Game Week 22, but for now they're still out. So Willock and Anderson not expected back soon. So yeah, that's a sad thing. Luke Shaw, Casemiro, and Martinez are all back in training. Okay. Eriksen and Diawo are also available. Okay. Anthony is fit, so that's good. So Mawase, Maguire, and Mouth are all nearing returns. Okay. But Martial, Amrabat, and Lindelof remain on the side, so they will be without them. So yeah, nothing too amazing here. Sean Dyche is hopeful, so Ducore is back into the lineup, so we can monitor him for the future games. Ashley Young has started to take, okay. Howard Twin is available. Overturned red card, that's good. Trisagana Gay and Dele Alli out, okay. Harrison Reed has been unwell. Team Ream returned to matchday squad, leaving Adama Traore. Okay. Ture, Bassi, and will be out for international duty. So those are all the managers that have spoken, because there are only 4 matches. No, there are 6 teams playing. 10 teams playing. Yeah, 10 teams playing. So yesterday, 2 pressers we had yesterday. Okay. Burnley, Bayer, Taylor, and Lyle did not say anything. Okay. Kabore is off. Nakamba and Walker are off. Carlton Morris is okay though. So yeah, that's good. So those are updates from somewhere. From before and after FA Cup. So yeah, nothing to be seen here, sadly, for all of those teams. So yeah, we can see how my team is looking. Okay, by the way, for everyone that has some questions, you can put them in the chat. I will be answering everything, so remain here in the stream. This team looks like a team that needs a wild card, but I'm not using it, and that's for certain, because I need to prepare for a bench boost chip in the future, because right now I won't be preparing for anything that's happening for the double game weeks. So I prefer to wait a little bit and maybe suffer some losses here, but then have more availability going forward. And second of all, I don't know who to pick right now, and there is a big gap between that week and next game week. So 3 weeks of time. So the next deadline is going to be on the 30th of January. That's in 18 days time. So yeah, that's a lot of time. So a lot of things can happen, a lot of tournaments in their way, and a lot of things happening. So yeah, I won't be preparing any wildcard draft. If I did, I yesterday prepared, so we watched it today, the video that came on today, I prepared a draft, and it wasn't so different. I replaced the 4 injured guys. I removed Leno and I removed Archer and Tegan Riley. So not a lot of things happened at that time. So I don't think it's worth it, at least for me. If you have 10 flags, for example, yeah, go for it, but I don't have 10 flags, so I'll be managing it by transfers. So Salah and Son will go out for sure. That's for certain. Bowen is an interesting pick. He is having a 50% chance of playing, so that isn't a big percentage of chance. But I will be taking that chance for that week, because after that there are a lot of, first of all, he can be back fit for the Sunday game in the 21st of January, because it's 9 days away. Kyle Pile says, please put Luis Diaz. I'm not picking Luis Diaz. I will talk in a little about my transfers, but Luis Diaz is not a favorite to go in. I don't like his appeal right now. I think that Liverpool are hurt without a lot of transfers, without a lot of players. So yeah, I'm most probably not going to put Luis Diaz in the squad, but we will monitor everything. I'll be making the transfers maybe in 1 hour time. So stay tuned. I'll be preparing docs in that time. I will see the games that I missed and everything. But yeah, talking about my squad, so he can be fit here. And after that, there are like 20 days up until his next game. So I will be saving him for now. If he is not fit and if he isn't playing, there are some options that I want to invest in, like Richarlison if he's still fit, like maybe Gordon. Okay, we have a question from FPL Bubu. What to do with Jesus? Start? Do with Jesus start? Sell Salah or Son or bench? Hmm. You have 2 free transfers. I would use them to transfer out both Salah and Son if I were you. Because why you need them? They may come back in 4 weeks' time. They may get injured. They may get sad, or their mentality won't be in place. So why would they keep them? I kept Estupinian for so long and it was for nothing. So I would always say that for players that are for certain not going to start in the next at least 2 to 3 weeks, just get rid of them if you have transfers. Players like Arnold and Bowen. Arnold is out for 3 weeks, so he will be back for the game against Chelsea. Okay, that's only 1 week without him. And Bowen may not even be out for a single game week, so why you would sell them? But players like Salah and Son, they take up so much budget. You most probably want Haaland for game week 22, where they have Burnley at home, so you would want the money to get him. So those funds are going to come from Salah and Son, so just sell Salah and Son, and you have the right mindset to do so. That's at least my way of playing. But yeah, as I was saying, Bowen is not going out. If he is not fit, if we go like that and put next game week, Spurs then have Brentford, Everton, Brighton, Wolves, Chelsea, Crystal Palace. Not all of those teams scream good defense. So I may most probably buy Richarlison then, or Gordon for Newcastle, who then have Luton, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, and Villa. Okay, games for sure. So yeah, I will have them prepared for transfer, but we have 3 weeks of time up until then, so a lot of things can happen. My mantra right now is to invest in a player that has a game this week. Like in 10 days, a lot of things can happen, and I want my player to be playing. So for picking a player, I would go for one of those 10 teams. I know that sounds silly, and avoiding Arsenal, avoiding Liverpool, avoiding Brighton, but a lot of things can happen. Yeah, there isn't a game for most of the teams between that, but there is a game for Wolves, there is a game for West Ham, there is a game for powers. So a lot of things can happen between game week 21 this weekend and game week 21 next weekend. So it's a little bit risky, at least in my opinion. And yeah, I will be investing in a player from those 10 sides. Luton has to play another game, so they're not in contention. Everton are not in contention. I don't like United's appeal, so it's between Spurs, Villa, City, Newcastle, and Chelsea and Fulham are as well out because they have a game immediately after they play, so it's tough. It's tough for sure. So I'll be looking at a team like City, a team like Newcastle, a team like Villa, a team like Spurs. Those four teams are going to be my main target coming for this week. Speaking about Trent, I will even put him in my side for now because he has a game in 10 days and he's still young. Liverpool players have a great history of coming back from injury before their deadline, especially when there is a minor injury taking 2 to 3 weeks. He can be back into the side immediately, so I wouldn't rely on him not playing at all. So if I own him, I would, and I wasn't transferring him out, I will put him in my starting lineup. If he isn't playing, someone from the bench will cover. My cover is Dawson, who has a gashed leg, so he won't play as well, maybe. Who knows? But there isn't a team that screams buy my defenders. Maybe Arsenal, but why should I buy an Arsenal defender when they're conceding for fun right now? They're not pretty comfortable. I need to see improvement before investing in defense, and I need attacking players in defense, so I don't like Arsenal wingbacks. The only option is to go for Luton's Doughty, but his fixtures are not great, so it's interesting. Brighton at home, they are going to concede. Maybe Sheffield at home, but after that, it's United, Liverpool, Villa, Newcastle, Brighton in between. No way I'm investing in him. And the two players that I've discussed about selling are Salah and Son. Both of them. I will be selling them. So let's go and see what my budget is enabling. So if I sell Salah and go for Foden, that is going to be my pick for sure for this week. Foden is in amazing form. He is scoring for making chances for fun, scoring some goals, doing well, and he has been bought a lot this week, and I don't want to miss him. Welcome to everyone that is now joining the stream. You can always write your message like the guy is doing there. I will give my answer. If you want to have a discussion, please put it there. I will be spending the time to answer all of your questions here. If you are coming from one of my videos and you haven't still joined the community, you can do it by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, writing in the chat, all the good stuff that helps the channel, because I will be posting daily for, let's hope, for the whole year, not only this season, but for the start of next as well, and see how the process and where the process leads me. So yeah, stay tuned for more and more updates. But now let's finish up with talking about Foden. The next player that I want to get, it's a little bit controversial, but is none other than Douglas Luiz. He has a fixture against Everton, then against the hurt Newcastle. Be not Nicholas, show your team. Okay. This is my team for now, be not. It's not looking pretty juicy, but I have just started discussing my transfers. It's going to be, as already mentioned, Foden. For Salah, for sure. And for Son, I'm going for a differential, not so big differential, but a player that I haven't seen being discussed a lot, the Ghost Luiz. Hear me out. When I sell Salah and Son, I lose two penalty takers. I'm bringing in Foden, who is not a penalty taker. I have only Alvarez, Palmer, and Saka, so those are three. I prefer to have my team to have at least four penalty takers. So the options here were one, bring in another penalty taker such as Bruno Fernandes, but I don't like Manchester United's team right now, and I don't want to invest. Or bring in someone like João Pedro in attack. But I don't want to change my attack right now because why should I? And I will be just selling a penalty taker and bringing in Douglas Lewis. He can remain on the bench. He can do a lot of things. He's asking Bowen. Yeah, I'm still keeping Bowen. It's not a new transfer, so I haven't made a transfer yet. I will see what happens with him. He will be in the starting 11 for sure, because we don't have any information apart from he needs something to be assessed or something like that. So I wouldn't risk selling him right now. And you have more than 20 days before Game Week 22's deadline. So if he is not fit then, I will just sell him. But for now, I don't need to sell him. I like his appeal. I like his fixture run after he has United and Arsenal, who are not pretty solid. Then it's a green run of fixtures once again. Ivan Toney, yeah, it passed my mind for sure to bring him in instead of Archer. But they are in a 2, 4, 6, 7 losses of 8 games. And he hasn't played football in a while. And they have that fixture run. If they get a double, yeah, they have a double in Game Week 25, but it's Liverpool and City. So, yeah, it's difficult here. And if he starts banging some goals, I will get him. But for now, he is not getting into the site, and he is so expensive, 7.9 for not a proven player. So yeah, I'm staying away from him. Watkins captain. Yeah, he is a great shout out. I'm tinkering between him, Palmer, Foden, or Saka, 4 of them. C7N is asking for help. Martinelli, Richarlison, Foden, Palmer, and I don't know who to captain. If I have to choose from those 4 players, I will go for Foden. City are in good form. A lot of players are returning. They're in good mood, so Foden will be the choice. If you own Saka, it gets a little bit tough on who to choose, but I'm most probably going to choose Foden as well. But yeah, those are the players that I think to transfer. I will be not confirming them yet, but we have to see. Vinod's asking, I don't have Saka or Jota or Odegaard, anything. Whom should I captain? Can you say which players you own, Vinod? I'm interested to see your team. You can write it in the chat and we can discuss possible captain. Yeah, just put it. Put the attacking players you have in your side, like the goalkeeper. You're not captaining goalkeeper. Let's be honest. But yeah, for the double up, we can prepare for with Tony. For we have to see how he plays. But Wolves City, it's a tough fixture run for sure. It's a tough fixture run. I will target players against Brentford, not from Brentford. But we have to see if we see some improvement. There is a lot of time up until then. So Areola Sanchez, not a goalkeeper captain for sure. Saka, Foden. Yeah, Foden, an away fixture to Newcastle. In the home fixture against Newcastle, so Gordon, Richarlison, Palmer, Foden, Salah. So it's between Foden or Watkins. Both of them are not on penalties for sure. So Foden is a midfielder. You can get for a clean sheet a point. You can get for a goal 1 point more. So I would go for Foden if I were you. Watkins, yeah, it's Everton. It's a hurt side, but Newcastle were hurt as well. Like Newcastle lost 5 from 6. So they're one of the teams to be targeted. Like one home fixture. So they, if I have to be honest, they had 4 away fixtures. So at home they lost and they won. So it's tricky to say. So you don't want to take it, so don't take a hit. Just have you made any transfers yet, Binot? You want some help with that? But if I were you, let's see Watkins' form. He hasn't scored in a while, and the last time he wasn't scoring for a while, then he started exploding. Yeah, Newcastle will come back stronger for sure, but now Joelinton is out, so that's difficult as well for them. And it's very tricky. So yeah, you don't sell Salah and Haaland. You already committed for that team. So just captain. Who am I going to captain? Let's be honest. Let's come here. So Crystal Palace at home. What is the Crystal Palace state right now? I'm not sure. So let's see. Gay. So they didn't win a lot of games. So yeah, they're conceding some goals. Why his minutes are not secure? They're secure, but not. I'm sure he will be playing. Don't worry about that. Like Gordon, Isaac, and Almiron will be playing. Joelinton was supposed to be a cover up for a left wing, but he is now out. So Gordon will be playing. They're conceding 3 here, 2 here, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. So Saka at home. I believe Saka is going to be my captain. I'm going to believe in Saka. And my vice will be Watkins. Let's save it for now. Okay. Yeah, I do have Gay too, but I'm keeping him for Sheffield next week. Yeah, keep him for sure. Okay, so my captain is going to be Saka. I've decided. I believe Arsenal will bounce back from, but he may get injured in the process. But I have Watkins as vice, so okay. No. Stop doing rush. Can you put your starting 11 for this week? Why not? Can you put it, please? It's difficult to follow when you jump from position to position. Just put your starting team like that. Who will be playing, and we will decide on what's best for your team. But yeah, for everyone that is just joining, we're discussing the deadline for Game Week 21. You want Saka to blank? A lot of people may be wanting Saka to blank, but for me, after such a poor run, they will explode with some goals. Like they will score goals because, yeah, they will explode in my opinion. Pedro Porro, Gabriel, and Gusto. Okay. Yeah, for everyone just joining, we're discussing deadline, we're discussing captain, we're discussing transfers. If you have any questions, write them down. If you want to support the channel, do it whatever you way you like. And for everything else, just enjoy the content. So Richarlison, but man, Salah isn't playing. Okay, benched. Hmm. But you're missing a player. Who is going to be your 11th player? Like you have Ariola and Go, Poro, Gabriel, and Gusto. Those are 3 players. Richarlison, Gordon, Foden, Palmer in midfield 4. That's 8. And you have 2 strikers. That's 10. Who is your 11th player? You're missing an 11th player, by not. But where is the 4th defender? You have Pedro Porro, that's 1 player. Who is your 4th defender? I don't see Livramento starting. So you have to play Gay. If I have to be honest, it's better to play. Personally, I would take the hit. I will get this opinion. First of all, he's great. Second of all, he's better than Gay. Third of all, you need at least 1 player on the bench. So yeah, if I were you, I would take the hit. And yeah, bring Estupiñán for Livramento. For me, that's a right decision there. Omar, Tony captain, that's a huge differential. In my opinion, Tony is a no-go for me still. Maybe he scores 2 goals, maybe he doesn't. But I stand behind my decision not to put a Brentford player right now. They have a game against Nottingham, so he may score, but let's see how he performs. It's better to watch such players. I'm not jumping on a player that hasn't played any football in 1 year before seeing him kick a ball. Yes, by not. That's a good decision, my opinion. Keep yeah, for sure. But yeah, okay, something else to see here. Let's check Ivan Tony. I'm interested in him. So Ivan Tony. So last year he scored 20 goals. That's good. 12 before that. And 5 assists. So that was good. He missed the whole season, obviously. He has Forest, then he has Spurs, then he has City, then he has Wolves, then he has Liverpool, then he has City. Chelsea, Arsenal. There isn't a worse fixture run than that, in my opinion. Still stuck in captaincy. Go for Foden or huh. For me, Watkins. Watkins looks better. Watkins, man. My vice is Watkins. It's not Foden, so yeah, I will go for Watkins. Um. So that fixture run I can get behind for sure for Tony, and maybe for the double up, and then for that game, maybe not. We have to see how he plays. Joao Pedro, yeah, but if you see, no one is expensive right now, so he is at home, so the home fixtures are far better for him. Oh no, it's Wolves. How are Wolves performing defensively? So they're conceding less and less. But yeah, I like him as a differential captain. I like him. If you believe that he's going to deliver, just go for him. I believe that he is a good player. Okay. Let's go and complete my transfers. It's going to be easier to see the players that I'm discussing. So yeah, for all of you watching, Douglas Lewis will join my team because I need a penalty taker, and he has been providing some assists. Yeah, he has 4 blanks in a row, but then he played City and Arsenal in those 4 games. Next 4 games are Everton, Sheffield United, and Newcastle, so not too big much of a deal. Here he blanked, but he was close to making a return. Here he scored a penalty. He is very good on the bonus. So if he is playing, he is getting. If he does something offensively, he is going to. What's the word? He's going to get the bonus. Yeah, every return he gets a bonus. Like return bonus, return. Oh no, here he didn't get a bonus. So yeah, almost every turn he gets a bonus. No, I'm not taking a hit. I have 2 free transfers, and I'm keeping money for Haaland next week. I don't need to take a hit. I prefer to put 10 players on the field instead of wasting a transfer for a hit. That the player that I am taking out, I will need him next week. So I am taking the game step by step. I can put in a pretty solid lineup with 10 players. And yeah, the 11th player is going to be tricky. Maybe Dawson doesn't start, but I don't care. So yeah, we're making the transfers. Salah out and Son out. So how much money I'm losing on Salah? Like right now he's 13.2 and I'm selling him for 0.4 loss. That's a lot, but it is what it is. And here I'm losing, so he is 9.8. I'm losing 0.1. This doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, I'm starting Poro every day of the week, Yugish. Sorry, man, but I don't believe in a Chelsea clean sheet or something. Who are your two other defenders that you have a headache between Poro or Gusto? Are they so much better? Write them in the... Maybe you have a Stupinian and Saliba or something like that. But Poro, for me, he can get an attacking return from everywhere. He's on set pieces and he is in a pretty good form. Okay. Transfers confirmed. I brought in Foden and I brought in the Swiss. Whew. The wait is over. So, Captain Saka and vice captaincy on Watkins for sure. So I have 2, 3, 4 penalty takers in my side. I have several players taking set pieces, so I'm good. Oh, Estupin and Gabriel, yeah. So, Fulham at home. What is your full team? How is your team looking, Yugish? Can you bench? Do you have some headaches or someone is out? Something like that? Because you have a pretty good defense. I may not bench anyone, basically. You can expect a return from Gusto. He always comes back with a return. So here an assist. Not such a big of a threat every time he plays. But he had 2 assists here. Nothing too special. So Estupinian. I will start Estupinian between him and Gusto. Estupinian for sure. So yeah. I have a lot of flux in my team still. And Tegan Riley is just not present. So basically I have 4 non-playing players right now. But I will manage. I will manage somehow. This Tegan Riley mistake cost me a lot. If I just decided to put in Brent Waite or someone like that when he was 3.9, it would have been much, much better. But now he's blocking me on so much things, yeah. Huh. So yeah, captain option is decided. It's Saka. Vice Watkins. It's going to be a great week of FPL. Finally, a week where we all don't have the same captain. That's a dream come true, in my opinion, because we had so many similar captains in the past weeks. It's just annoying. This is a great week to rank up on the ladder if you get the captains right. So Saka for me fits the bill perfectly. Palmer, Douglas Swiss. Yeah, I feel confident. I feel confident in my side. Guys, do you have any more questions? We can discuss everything you want. Thank you for joining. If you want to show your appreciation, like the stream so it can be shown to more people and we can have a better chat. If you want to show your support, you can always subscribe. If you want to see more of my content, I'm making daily content right now, so a lot of things are happening right now. If you have any questions to ask them. I'm answering everything. So yeah, a lot of good stuff are happening on the stream right now and on the channel. So feel free to join. Be just be present, and we'll have a lot of fun. I promise you. Maybe we will go to wrap up some documents and see some things, but most probably we're going to still chat and discuss the site, or just let's go and see something, which teams I've missed. So if I go to the teams, so I didn't put Manchester United's FA Cup performance. Okay, let's put it now. So FA Cup third. Okay, we go here. Let's get that here. Okay. Let's just prepare the documents for the future week. It's just killing some time. And Manchester United, they've played against Wigan. Okay, so it's Man U. Oh, so wildcard last week. So good team: Turner, Martinez, Gusto, Trent, Boru, Gabriel, Stupin, Palmer, Richarlison, Bowen, Saka, Foden, Watkins, Alvarez, Swanke. Oh my god, you have an amazing team right now. I'm a little bit jealous, but yeah, bench Gusto. For sure, bench Gusto and Trent. Put him out and just play the 3-4-3 with Gusto as first sub. It's a pretty good lineup. For sure, is a pretty good lineup. So this is, oh my god, stop. Move that. Okay, Wigan 0 and Man U 2. So let's make that a little bit smaller. Let's go to SofaScore now. Where is it? Okay, I need to put that here so it can be easier. So the lineup for Manchester United was pretty good lineup, if I have to be honest, especially with players coming back. This lineup will get better and better. So we're putting that here. Onana is still on the bench. Let's go and at the bench right now. It's still good. If you guys have any questions about something, ask them. I will be answering everything. So we'll put that here. Let's go. So make that smaller. As you can see, there aren't a lot of senior players on the bench for United. That's funny. So if we go here, let's see the average positions. So they were attacking a lot, if I have to be honest. So we're putting that here, and let's go and add the subs. So they made a lot of subs. Okay, we're adding that here. So strong lineup. So it was Mino Coding GM, Bruno advanced, as well as the wingers. Okay, we've updated that. The rest of the things we're going to update them later, most probably. Let's say, yeah, that's okay. I think that's the best team we have missed so far. But yeah, let's come back to discussing the team. If you have any questions, you can always ask them. This is a thing for a video. Maybe tomorrow's video will be updating some of the files when we do the early transfers. So yeah, feel free to join me on my tomorrow's video as well. I see that more and more people are joining the stream. If you have any questions, ask them. Subscribe, like, show appreciations by using an emoji on the right side of the chat. You can even donate if you want some money. To me, it's up to you. I don't have it anywhere mentioned that I've turned that on because I'm not here for the money. But if you want to show appreciation or something, you can always do it. I personally will use those money for updating my setup or everything, but for now, I'm just trying to have fun and analyze the game, so don't worry about that at all. So, some things to discuss. Let's go and see the players that have been transferred in. So it's Foden, of course. 4.4 million players brought him in. That's a lot of people. Palmer has joined a lot of sites, 1.4 million as well. Also, Estupinian has been in 900 squads. De Bruyne is back in 850. He has only 20 minutes this season for City in the Prem, and he has been bought for 850,000 times. Bowen is 800 times bought in, but he is now injured. He's almost up to 10%. Guys, that is absurd. Like 10% is a way higher number than I was expecting. We have Richarlison and Saka, of course. Saka rose in price. Richarlison is a good player, over 10% now. Poro is still getting bought. Jota is bought by 500,000 managers. That's a lot of active managers, if I have to be honest. So a lot of players are buying them, and that's without taking into consideration the wild card. So we have a lot of players active. Haaland has been bought in a lot. Trent has been bought. Alvarez is a little bit low of a number, but that's expected. Joao Pedro is bought. Watkins, Virgil, Gross. Douglas Luiz is almost in 300,000 teams. Newly bought player, he reached over 10%. That's a lot. Solanke is still being bought. I don't own him, but I will try to get him as soon as possible. Odegaard, Saliba, yeah, the regular guys. A lot of transfers have been happening this week. If we go to transfer out, what's this? Oh, that's how many players have bought those. Oh, that's good statistics. Like, wow, the most bought in player is Julian Alvarez. Okay, the most transferred out player is Estupinian. Okay, that's funny. Okay, transfer out round. Okay, Salah 2.5 million. I'm not too surprised. 2.1 million players have sold Son, so those are a lot. Arnold has left 600,000 squads. Hichan, Bowen, it's still on a positive transfer in, transfer out number. Kudus, Haaland, so red flag players. Trippier is still being sold, so people are reaching for money for him. Zinchenko is out, okay. Gordon, Solanke. Why Solanke is being sold out? I mean, what the hell? He's such in a good form. Alvarez right now, I don't understand the transfer. How many people own Senesi? Oh my god. 200,000 players own Senesi. That's absurd. Onana, okay, but he's playing. That's a misleading message. He's for sure playing. Mati Cash is being sold, Saliba is being sold, Saka, and the rest of them are injured players. So yeah, a lot of things are happening right now in the fantasy world. So yeah, as we see the team, where is my next improvement going to come from? Going to come from most probably of buying player for Alvarez. It's going to be Haaland. If we get the injury news for Bowen that he's missing a month or two, I will be most probably getting Gordon or Richarlison, or I will just sell him to make room or don't even touch him. I don't know. We have to see, but I will have to make some room for Salah in the future. Maybe that's a player that I will be selling for Salah. I will need to take a look when Bournemouth and Luton's game is going to be rescheduled for, because then I will need Solanke and I will need him as quick as possible. So maybe I will play a 3-4-3 there. Maybe I just go for a player instead of Archer next week. So for example, if I go to here to Holland, okay, and here for Solanke, I'm Gucci for a 3-4-3 formation. So yeah, that will be good. And here we have West Ham, Forest, Fulham, and maybe a double up somewhere in between here. He will be having a game in game week 26, which is highly important. And then look at that green run of fixtures. So maybe Solanke comes in, maybe not. We have to see. But yeah, for now I am staying put and not making any rash decisions because we need information, and information is the second most important thing after points in that game. So yeah, we need players that can bring us points. We have two starting midfielders for a top 8 side. Top 10 right now for Chelsea, but let's be real, they're top 8 as a quality of the squad. For 11 million for two penalty takers, that's a pretty good bargain if you have to ask me. And one of them can always stay on the bench if I do not feel confident about something. But yeah, if you have any questions, don't afraid to ask them. I'm here to answer basically everything. I want to help you build the best possible drafts. So yeah, just ask and you'll get an answer in return for sure. We have a lot of videos prepared for last week and for this week, if I have to be honest. And then we will have a lot of videos prepared for next week. I will build documents, I will create transfer targets, I will create transfer lists, I will create most reliable players, best defenses, I will improve them, I will improve the fixture list. There is a lot of content coming your way next week and the week after that and the week after that. So uh, be prepared for sure. We'll have a lot of fun in the next couple of weeks. If you have any other questions, here is my how my team is looking. It's pretty solid in my opinion. I own Alvarez, I own Watkins, the two better strikers right now. I own the better midfielders of Foden and Palmer. Yeah, I miss Richarlison for sure. He's an absentee who's going to hurt me. I miss KHB, who's going to hurt me as well, most probably. But yeah, I'm too close of reaching top 100. I'm like so close. If I have to be honest, those points are nothing. Basically, if we go to live FPL and just see how far away I am from top 100, it's nothing basically. Uh, yeah, so I don't have a clone in my side. So that's a good information. But I'm how many points away? I'm 37 points away. If I get the transfers right in the next couple of fixtures, I'll be perfect. Maybe top 300 this week, maybe top 200 even. So yeah, I am close to breaking at that good top 100k milestone, and from then I can start ranking up more, and just be present at the top and come back stronger for the second half of the season. The team. So here, threats. So Richarlison was a threat last week. He's going to be a threat this week. Foden was a threat, not anymore. Douglas Luiz was a threat, not anymore. Chan isn't playing. The three strikers are going to be a threat. The defenders are going to be, but the midfield is packed and only Richarlison can hurt me. Dawson, let's see if he plays next week because I will need him, but we have a lot of time to discuss. For everyone that's just joining, here is my team. I know you see a lot of flags around my side, but that's on purpose. I still have a strong hope that Trent will start for Liverpool. Just a slight chance, but a strong hope. So yeah, I believe that he is going to be a very strong player in the squad. let's be real, he is 98% out, but you never know with those injuries. Their squad is so thin right now, so he may be risked, maybe not. Who knows? Especially not me right now. Bowen, the same. I believe that he can still make it. He hasn't been in training so far. He has one more fixture during the week, so we can have an update then. But for now, with the information, the only thing is that it doesn't look good. But what does it mean? It doesn't look good. Good for what? Like his ankle is broken, like something is torn, a muscle is destroyed. What doesn't look good? Is he just out for a bit? Is he out for a lot? Who knows? Just let me put a glass of water here because by speaking so much I got thirsty. We have an hour left of the stream, so be prepared for more information from different players joining the stream. For anyone that's now joining, you can ask basically anything. So yeah, just ask it. Don't be afraid. If you have any questions, I'm helping, and the help is for free basically. My advices are free. I'm not charging anything apart from my opinion. So yeah, be free. Be free to ask anything. Do we miss something here in FPL in 5 minutes? Let's see what's FPL in 5 minutes. So yeah, the deadline is now. Okay. Suffered an ankle injury. Drawn estimates on his absence have ranged from 3 weeks to a minimum of a month. So okay. Lucas Paqueta handed boost, but Lucas Paqueta faces 2 months out. So okay. Let's see. Optimism for Jared's Bowen's problem is not as serious as it's feared, so he may be live for next week. Who knows? Something else. So only one match he may miss, so why should I transfer him out? No reason. So Paqueta's cow, okay. And here a minimum of a month. So that article was from the Athletic. Uh, so different news from different sources. Okay. Salah and Son, a red flag. If they go to the final or even in the semi-final, they won't return until game week 25. So those are a lot of weeks. Best replacements. So is it time to wildcard? With many well-owned players flagged as doubts are unavailable, the idea to wildcard has been gaining traction as the week has gone on. Friday double game week 25 announcement. Okay. Team reviews. Let's see different teams. So here is the team. Alvarez, Watkins, Solanke, solid. Saka, Garnacho, Salah, Palmer, Oro, Estupinian, Gusto, Raya. So okay, an okay team. So first team, let's see what the fantasy football scout is accessing. So this is it. De Bruyne. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. And Tom Freeman, let's see. So it's Wanke, Watkins, Alvarez, Palmer, Odegaard, Gross. So double Arsenal. That's an interesting point. No City player apart from Alvarez. Gabriel Taylor. Okay, he has more problems, but yeah, an okay squad for everyone. Who shot captain? So 30% are saying Cole Palmer, so he's very high option of being captain. Bukayo Saka. Okay. 3 differentials are Neto, Jota, Willian. For sure, they are differential, but the three of them have a lot of fixtures, so it's tough. Let's see the predicted lineups. So it's White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivior, Havertz, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Jesus, Martinelli. Nothing too worrying. Ponsa, Diego Carlos, Torres, Moreno, Ramsey, Douglas Luiz, Kamara, Bailey, McGinn, Watkins. I believe that's a very probable squad. Bournemouth, it's Murara, Smith, Zabrani, Memphis, Marans, Cook, Wills, Christy, Tavernier, Quaver, Sinistera, Solanke. Okay, Lewis Cook, so not Alex Scott. Okay, that's interesting. Flecken, Collins, Smith, Pinnock, so they are back to the regular defense. Okay, that's interesting. Royer Suave, Damsgaard, Norgard, Jensen, Lewis Potter, Maupay, Tony. Okay. Verbruggen, Van Hecke, Dunke, Stupinian. Yeah, Stupinian is now playing as a left center back, which may hurt his appeal, but we have to see. Kinzelwood, Gross, Gilmore, Bonuote behind Welbeck and Poro. So that's okay. Trafford, Vitinho, Shea, De La Croix, The Hill, Brownhill, Birch, Goodmanson, Amduani, Odegaard and Rodriguez. Petrovic, Gusto Di Sassi, Thiago Silva, Cowell. Okay. Bruno. Oh my god. Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer, Gallagher, Sterling, Broja. Okay, so no Mudrik. That's interesting. Klein, Chris Richards, Andersen, Gay, Mitchell, Schlupp, Hughes, Lerma, Eze, Mateta. Okay. Mm, so back five. Okay. Pickford, Coleman, Tarkovsky, Braithwaite, Mikolenko, Garner, Andre Gomez, Unana Harrison, Doucouré, Calvert-Lewin. So no Dwight McNeil because he is injured right now. Leno Castane, Toussaint, Ream, Robinson, Kearney, William Pereira, Paulina, Cordova, Reed, Jimenez, Standard, Alisson, Bradley, Konate, Van Dijk, Gomez, Curtis Jones, McAllister, Szoboszlai if he's back. Diaz, Diogo Jota, Nunes, most probably. Gakpo maybe. We have to see. Kaminsky, Mengo, Shubel, Giles, Sambi, Konga, Barkley, Doci. So Doci on the right, not as attacking as I expect him here. Townsend, Adebayo, Ogbene. Okay. Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Ake, Gvardio. So no Akanji right now. Doku, Foden, Bernardo. Yes, solid. Rodrigo Kovacic, Alvarez. Okay. Onana, Dawod, Varane, Evans. So no Lisandro Martinez. That's interesting. Shaw, Eriksen, Mainu, Garnacho, Bruno, Rashford, Højlund. Yes, standard. Dubravka, Tripper, Shar, Botman, Burn, Longstaff, Bruno, Miley. That's a tough midfield. Kendall for Newcastle, not for anyone else. Gordon, Isaac, Cameron. Yeah, the way I believe they're going to line up. Wahudimos. Why? Why isn't Turner starting? I'm not sure. Because of the error. Okay. Montiel, Worrell, Murillo, Toffel. So a lot of players are away on international duty. Uh, so and Nyakate was their center back. So we have to see how they're going to handle that. The new Yates, Elanga, Gibbs White. Elanga is out, by the way. Like, I haven't heard him being back. Fotheringham, Bogo, Ahmedovic, Robinson, Trusty, Brooks, Vinicius, Hammer, Makati, Usula, Archer. So Ben, Brent, and Diaz can be a risk for Archer, but we cannot predict it. Oh, Van den Ven is back. Okay. Okay, so Van den Ven is back. That's good for them. Werner on the left wing. Interesting. We'll have to monitor that. I'm not sure if he or Richarlison will be on the left. Areola, Sufal, Mavropanos, Zuma. Maybe Werner is going to be on the left. Let's be real. And Richarlison will hold the ball just like he did. So for now, Suchek, Benrama. Oh my god. Alvarez, Ward-Prowse. Okay. Inks. What a terrible attack. Sufal, Mavropanos, Zuma. Okay, okay. Ruzesa, Dawson, Kilman, Tochi. Yeah, okay. Yeah, expected to be fine. Okay. So yeah, Dawson, Semedo, Mateus Cunha, Pedro Neto, Sarabia, Doyle, Bueno, Lemina. Okay, okay. We're done here. So this is the lineup for everyone just joining. I hope that it will deliver. Dawson will be most probably coming on for Trent. But if Trent plays, yeah, I prefer Dawson to be just here. Okay, so yeah, that's the team. If you have any questions, guys, ask them. Don't worry about anything. We will be discussing everything that you care about. Uh yeah. If you have any questions, ask. It will be good to have a discussion with some of you guys. I'm dropping content every day of the week right now, so you have a lot of content coming your way for the next several months for sure, and even going into the summer and the new 2024-2025 Premier League season. We'll start preparing from early. We'll build custom drafts. We'll create some opportunities. We'll create a lot. If you enjoy the content, as always, leave like, subscribe, ask anything. It will be way fun like that, more fun like that. Have you guys voted for the team of the year in EAFC, or however is that game pronounced right now? I couldn't be bothered, but yeah. Oh, Vinit is here. Hello, Vinit. Archer or Saliba, considering Arsenal might concede, there is a chance of scoring given West Ham's injuries. Oh, we need a tough question, but I will rely on Saliba. I believe Arsenal will turn around their season right now and they will start scoring because they will need to do so right now. And even though Crystal Palace may score, they are hurt with international duty injuries and everything. So, yeah, I will be going for Saliba if I were you. But Archer, a first option on the bench, always a good one. He has a minutes risk because of the new Ben Diaz. Who is that guy? I don't even know him. Is he in the game? Diaz, Brenton Diaz. This is the one. Ben Brenton. Okay. So yeah, he is the guy that is going to most probably affect the minutes of Archer if he starts on the left and to Sule is middle. So just rely on Saliba and be prepared. Arsenal are a good squad. Don't bother on benching them. But yeah, Brenton Diaz. What a cool name. Brenton Diaz. Okay, okay. So maybe a 1 week miss for Arnold and Bowen, and then they're back. So they're not going anywhere. Oops. Not worth taking a hit. But yeah, we're ready. I hope that Degos Luiz just scores 2 goals against Everton, and my transfer is genius. Let's be real, it's not going to happen. But at least let Saka score at least 3. Fingers crossed. 3 goals for Saka. Everyone else? Everyone else? Okay, okay, okay. Uh, I think we talked a lot about something. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. Yeah, thanks to no brainer joined. He was a beast at Blackburn. Also, he was at Blackburn. So Ben Diaz. Is he that guy? Oh my god, this is him. Okay. So he was playing first at Villarreal. Okay, okay. So yeah, he joined Sheffield. He's a new transfer. So yeah, I didn't know it was him. So he has 5 game, no goals though. But last season, let's look at him at transfer market. So I'm accepting that. So this season he has only one appearance in the FA Cup, 20 minutes. So okay, that's a good thing. Left winger slash center forward stats all seasons. Let's see him. But yeah, I remember him. I remember him from Blackburn. I watched several times of him, like 14 no goals, no goals. But in the championship, 14 goals and 4 assists. That's good. The season before in the championship, 22 goals and 3 assists with Blackburn. 7 goals. Yeah, he can score goals. So yeah, he was a beast for sure. Shooter by position. Let's see as a left winger how he performed. So 8 goals from a left winger's position. He may start pretty soon and Archer will be hurt for sure. But for now, we cannot sell Archer. He has a game against Sheffield. Maybe he will be played. But yeah, Archer is going to be my silver lining this week. And let's hope he's alright. So Dawson plays against Brighton. Oh my god, I'm hoping for a 0-0 draw or 1-1 by Dawson and Stupinel scoring. That's not good, but you cannot have them all each week. And I have been prepared pretty well for that week. So yeah. Something else. Leno is an interesting player. I've lost a lot of points on him. I hope he starts saving against Everton, against Burnley, against Bournemouth maybe. Against Chelsea, maybe some save points, but let's be real, they're not keeping a clean sheet against Chelsea. So yeah, Homer ownership 35%, already Foden 28, so Foden is less owned. Saka is 62%, Bowen is now 29, so he's going down. Pedro Porro is 31%. Estupinian is 25% now. Oh my god, a lot of players are buying him. Dawson is a differential player. Leno is by 16% owned. Archer is highly owned. No, 7%. So he's going to be a differential for me. Watkins is 56. And Alvarez is 35% owned. So a pretty good ownership by all of my players. So I'm hardly going to get hurt. Like team selected by. So Areola can hurt me. Okay. Trippier and Saliba. Ooh, that can hurt. But rest, not so much. Here, Gordon can hurt me. And here for sure, Solanke. That's it for all the guys that can hurt me. Richarlison is nowhere to be seen yet. Maybe he'll have a high effective ownership. But yeah, Trippier, I'm a little bit skeptical he will hurt me. Saliba is the biggest threat this week to my team. So yeah, okay. I can get behind that. Okay. We're playing pretty deep that season. We're investing a lot. We are going to expand the documents. We're going to do a lot of stuff next week. So yeah, be prepared for that. Something else to see, someone else to talk about. I don't think so. If you have any questions at all, don't be afraid to ask them. Just shoot them. Like every question is being answered so far. everything is much appreciated. So yeah. So yeah, let's try to make some fun. So your captain, who is your captain? Let's make a poll and see. So here is Saka, here is Palmer, here is Foden, here is uh, someone else. Write in comments. Let's see what the chat will say. And let's see what the answers are going to be. If you have anyone live right now, you can always just ask and just ask something or put your transfer, not transfer, captain option here, and let's see how the team is going to look. That, by the way, is a great way of showcasing different audience retention by picking a poll for you to decide on. And let's see what the answers are going to be. For now, no one is answering. I hope you're all going to answer it. For everyone that's watching, for everyone that's joining, feel free to support the channel. Maybe I made a mistake when I started putting in some Manchester United players into the info. I will take a note of that and I won't do it anymore. And I will just keep posting different posts, talking about different stuff, and I wouldn't get involved with updating documents during stream because we want to have the most enjoyable content for you guys during the stream, and I don't see it why you should care at informations during stream. It's deadline decisions, so yes. Okay. If anyone has any question, just ask. I made all my transfers already, and I feel pretty confident for that week, for this week. Basically saying, let's see if something is happening. Not right now, no. So yeah, pretty good stream so far. I enjoy it a lot. I see that a lot of people are liking, a lot of people are discussing, a lot of people are making some notes. So a lot of good things are happening. So yeah, I hope that you all have a pretty good day and good week because why you shouldn't have. It's great that new players like Yugish have joined the stream, like Pinot has talked a lot. So yeah, if you're just joining, just vote on the poll. It's going to be great to see which are your captain's decisions. For me, it's Saka, as you can see. Let's see who are yours, because why not? Let's see and have some fun during the streams. But yeah, if you have any questions at all, just share them and ask them. They will be all getting answered, so don't be afraid to do so. Where is one? Oh, it was like that. But yeah, put your captain decision here. If you're having someone else as a captain, just put it there. I believe that was the last. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. Does anyone have any questions? Do you want to see my transfers, my game week history? So yeah, I've used only one of my chips. I've transferred out Sada and Son, so maybe that's why you all left. Okay, FPL MFZ is here. Talk to you about Jota. Okay, so Jota, some things that are positive. He is great in front of goal. He has 3 returns now. So he has 3 returns in 32 minutes. So that's great. You have a lot of attacking threat. He did well in the FA Cup fixture against Arsenal as well. He did well against Fulham in midweek. He was everywhere basically. He is a slight minus risk on the downside, and he is for sure injury prone player. So those are the things that I have to consider when I pick him. But now we don't know who the penalty taker is. Is it Darwin? Is it Jota? Is it Soboswai? Is it McAllister? Who is it without Salah? We have no clue. No one else apart from Darwin has taken a penalty this season, so maybe he is a penalty taker, Darwin. So what he don't blank in what way? Because he has no chance of blanking in game week 26. Okay, but he doesn't have a chance of a double game week in 25. So if you get Jota or Palmer, and if they reach the final, they may get a double game week. So take that into consideration as well. Don't forget about that. Garnacho is a okay player, and it depends on what they're going to do with the rest of your budget. Can you write your team so we can see the budget or the budget you have? Because I believe that a lot of things can happen up until game week 26, and if you want to have a cheap player, yeah, maybe choose Garnacho or Palmer. But if you want someone explosive and just for a couple of weeks, just choose Jota. I had Jota at the beginning of the season and he didn't disappoint. But if you have some money issues and want to avoid them, just let's see the team. Let's see the team and make a proper discussion about that. Because why not? It's better to have a better decision that way. But yeah. Okay, 7794. Okay, okay, I will do that. That's a pretty good way of pointing out to your team. How many free transfers you have? 1 or 2? Okay. So Nkunku. Did you sell Nkunku already? So you play Botman. You play Gabriel. You play Stupinian. You play Gusto. So you have 4 players there. You play Martinelli. You play Foden. You play Watkins. So you have 4, 3, 7, 8, 9. Just 1 transfer. Tony, Gross, and Garnacho, Jota. So Tony for Nkunku, Gross for Salah or Son. Do you have a plan to bring in Haaland for next week? Somehow? And who are you going to sell Archer for him? So in that way, you have 3 3 Chelsea players, which is not ideal with Palmer. I will not get Palmer. You have Garnacho. How is the fixture run for United looking? I believe they're not a pretty good fixture run. Like Spurs, Wolves. Okay, so yeah, you have money for Haaland. Does it depend on the transfer or you have money either way? Not a pretty good fixture. Not a pretty good fixture. Wolves away. Not an amazing fixture. I don't see them as the having a good team. Like those teams have an okay defense. You asked a hard question for sure. For sure, for sure. Liverpool fixture on, how is it looking? So here he's not, maybe not needed. Yeah, check if you have any issues by, if you have issues bringing in Haaland, check, because that's the most important thing. If you have issues bringing in Haaland, you don't get Jota, you get Garnacho and or Palmer. But Pau Asharaya, I don't think Bowen will start. I think he's 95% not starting, but I keep him in my side. As you can see, this is my side because for the slight chance he starts, I will be wanting to still own him. So yeah, I will be making sure to just have him. If he doesn't start, I will put him away. So yeah. Okay, two people have already all voted for Saka, so I am a third vote there. 10.7 million for one more mid. So if you want to go risky, really pretty risky, high risk, high reward, go for Jota. If you want to save some money, go for Garnacho. And if you want to go safe and have a proper option in midfield, go for Palmer. But have in mind that 3 Chelsea players, you may need to offload someone in the future, like maybe Sterling, after the fixture run turns for the worse. Maybe. It's up to you. But for sure, as mentioned, if you want something exciting and maybe a difference between 2 and 15 points, go for Jota. If you want a penalty taker that's nailed in the squad, go for Palmer. And if you want to go a little bit differential than the rest and have a lot of money in the bank, go for Garnacho. It's entirely up to that, at least in my opinion. I don't see it any other way. Okay, so Saka is winning 3-0 to 0 to 0 to everyone else right now. Vote for a captain option for sure. If you are voting for another player, just showcase who the other player is. But yeah, MFZ, it's up to you on the way you want to play the game. For a good reasoning, Jota will be a placeholder for Salah, so you can easily maneuver to him. You need to find a little bit more money. If you're maneuvering from Garnacho to Salah, it will be way more difficult. That's a good thing. Palmer is on penalties for sure. Garnacho is a hit on miss sometimes. So it's between Jota and Palmer, and by the looks of your site, you have two Chelsea players. I will go for Jota, most probably. But yeah, good and differential side. If I have to be honest, you're not too low on a rank right now, so yeah, you can go up for sure. Have you used any other chips? No, only wildcard. Okay. For everyone just joining, vote on the poll, subscribe to the channel, like the stream, write in the chat. do whatever you feel like doing. It's getting better and better each minute. So yeah, I've already completed my transfers for this week. I brought in Douglas Lewis and Foden for Salah and Son. I believe that that is the right decision for me. I need a penalty taker, and that says a lot. I already have Palmer, so another penalty taker as a midfielder was Bruno. Other penalty takers in the midfield department are yeah, everyone is getting, let's see, last minute things. Nothing here. Okay. But yeah, a lot of players are bringing in Gross. I understand that, but for me, he and Douglas Luiz are pretty similar, and I prefer the nailed penalty taker. So here, Saka is on penalties. Here is Douglas Luiz. Here is Solanke. Here will be Tony. Here will be Joao Pedro because he's starting for sure. For Burnley is Jay Rodriguez, who I'm not bringing in any case. For Chelsea, I own the penalty taker. For Crystal Palace, it's Eze. So Eze was another option, but with so many injuries up front, it's tough to pick Eze, if I have to be honest. For Everton is Calvert-Lewin, another striker. For Fulham is Willian, so Willian is another option, but with so many games, with the tricky fixtures for Fulham going up ahead, it's tough. Here is Darwin, most probably going to be. Here is Morris or Adebayo. More forwards. For City is Haaland or Alvarez or KDB, but I'm not getting KDB without minutes. Here is Bruno or Rashford. So yeah, an option for United. Here is Isaac right now. For Forest, okay, for Sheffield it's McBurney. For Forest is Gibbs White. So another midfielder on penalties, but I prefer Aston Villa. Son, Madison, Richarlison. So Richarlison. So yeah, Richarlison is going to be on penalties. So he was a great shout out for that. But let's see how they are going to integrate with Werner. Here is Benrahma, Paqueta, and Bowen. So Benrahma is not going in. Here is Hichan and Cunha. So the penalty takers were between Douglas Luiz, Bruno Fernandes, and Richarlison. And I've just opted for Douglas Luiz. I believe that he's in a great form and he can cover for great fixtures. And if Richarlison is doing all right, I can always bring him in next week. But I don't feel like bringing Richarlison right now. I believe that he's going to cool off a little bit, and that's why I'm not going for him. Oh, Zid, hello Zid, how are you doing? Another vote for Saka, so 3-0 and with mine 4. Do you have any questions, Zid? I'm good as well. I hope that we have a good FPL week this week around because we haven't had a game week in a while. We are going to have a big spread game week. I am thinking about streaming tomorrow as well for a watch along, maybe for Newcastle City. It's going to be a good game, so I prefer to watch it live. And yeah, that's life. I have changed my approach of recording videos. I've changed my approach of making content, and I'm having way more fun. So I am delighted to be making a stream once again and do all the good stuff together with you guys, rating polls, improving everywhere else. So yeah, I like that you're alright Zit as well. So your team is Watkins, Alvarez, Isaac. Okay, good forward line. I like that. Midfielders Palmer, Giabi, Saka, Bernardo Sala. Oh my god, that Bernardo pick, I like it so much. Palmer, Giabi, Saka, Bernardo. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like the Bernardo pick very, very much. I was this close of picking Bernardo by myself. This close. Bench Taylor, of course, he is a minute's doubt. I will always bench the Burnley defender. Just put in Poro Walker and cash in, and you're alright. Yeah, for sure, Taylor. At least in my opinion, there isn't even a thing about to discuss of who to bench. Yeah, for everyone just joining, you can. But if he plays, but it's against Luton. Luton are scoring now goals, so I wouldn't be so sure that they won't score. Okay, but for me, they're the worst side in the Prem, Burnley, right now. So I wouldn't. Yeah, it can be, but you can lose more attacking returns on any other player. So yeah, don't worry about the clean sheet for Burnley. They kept like one clean sheet or something like that. I have Wigan Riley so I can see. So loss, draw, no, win, no. So they won 5-0 to Sheffield. That's their they have two clean sheets. But yeah, for me, for the rest of your side, like Pedro Porro, Cash, and maybe Cash won't play at all, but he scored, so he may be an option. He has a shoulder injury. He has played. So yes, I would bench Taylor if I have to be honest every time of the week without tinkering at all. They've kept only two clean sheets. He hasn't had a great return so far. Only 10 points here, yeah, because he made an assist, but that's it. He scored one goal here, but yeah, nothing. I'm sorry if I mislead you that way, but in my opinion, it's not worth to bench any other of your three defenders right now. So yeah, you're welcome, Zit. Always here to help you. You have been a regular for a while, so yeah, thank you for all of your support. Welcome, welcome, man. And by the way, from I did not discuss midfielders and attackers. I wouldn't bench anyone for Charlie Taylor from those attackers. Like you have a good bench option in Taylor. Yeah, he may get a clean sheet, but the risk is too high for him to concede like three goals and just be gone and lose a lot of things. Yeah, now the poll is led by Saka, so a lot of people from my viewers are captain in Saka. That gives me a good vibe for my decision. I did not make a bad one, at least. Like, yeah, I feel alright. Uh, I hope you're enjoying my new thumbnails for everyone that has been remembering and watching me from a while back, because I like it. I like it more. Maybe I will improve on some of the colors in different videos, like for the deadline. Will be yellow and red, just to point out it's just the end. Maybe I'll make the live signal bigger and everything, but yeah, we have a lot of options, a lot of options. I like it a lot. Maybe I'll put it more centrally, maybe not. Let's see other players, how are they performing, what are their transfers. No idea here. Let's see who he has bought. Like Saka, Richarlison is bought in. Um, good options. Anyone seems to be captaining Saka right now. Yeah, Saka is a popular captain. A lot of players have brought in Richarlison, so yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, of course. Okay, guys, do you have anything else to ask? Do you have something to worry about? We're 15 minutes away from deadline, so we're soon reaching that point of just confirming your transfers and just forgetting about your team. So yeah, we have a lot of things to discuss for next week onwards. I hope that we get to see a lot of good football during the week, and let's hope that everything is all right. That's my team. A lot of flux. I know I don't own Richarlison. He's going to be a dangerous player not to own right now, but I'm willing to take that risk. Like, he hasn't been in a lot of my drafts so far. Yeah, he has performed well for sure. Like, but he's way so okay, he's here. So yeah, he has been scoring, but he has been missing as well some chances. It's tough to go without him. 10% and still rising. But they won't. We'll have to see how they play. Like, here, he has been returning some points for sure. Like, he has been doing alright, but nothing too spectacular in my opinion. He will play 90 minutes most probably, which is a little bit more appealing. But when Madison returns, is he going to play 90 minutes? Is Brennan Johnson going to play more? We have to see. But yeah, the bonus is not very high on him. Like, he has bonus, only 3 bonus, so that's not ideal for a forward. Have 3 bonus with 73 points. Not my thing. I want to have a bonus merchant like Douglas Lewis, who is on penalties, by the way. And I want to have Phil Foden, who is also a bonus merchant. Like, every time he gets something, he is bound to get a bonus. So yeah. Okay, guys, if you don't have any questions, I'll be closing the poll. So Saka won. So yeah, Saka is from 3 votes, 100%. He was my captain choice as well, so 4 votes. So yeah, if you don't have any questions, I hope you have a pretty good week. I'm going to go and get something to eat and prepare for the Prem fixtures. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out.